Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Unleash the power of savings with Dakota Mart grocery store coupons. Get weekly specials and store promotions delivered straight to your inbox every Wednesday morning. Stay up to date on the best deals for your grocery list. Deli, fresh produce, fresh meat, and more. We've got lotteries, copies, and ATM and Dakota Mart gas open 24 hours a day. Shop smart, save big, only at Dakota Mart. Store hours 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Calling all BC Warrior fans, Bros Convenience Store is your ultimate game day headquarters. We are open daily from 5 a.m. to midnight, ready to fuel your passion and support BC Warriors high school sports. Swing by for snacks, drinks, and gear, and with every purchase, you're backing the home team. Bros Convenience Store, where convenience meets community, 0500 to midnight, fueling your fandom every hour, every day.
It's a particular kind of joy when people come together. There's really nothing like it. And isn't it amazing in that magic moment how all the distance between us, all the obstacles, just disappear? Wherever, whenever, however. Connecting you to what matters most.
Craving a great meal in Martin, South Dakota? Head to H&H, where every night is steak night, and Friday means prime rib, the best in town. Locally owned for over 20 years, H&H is your go-to spot, open 7 days a week with homemade daily lunch specials you won't want to miss. And when you're looking for some fun, try your luck with video poker. H&H is also a proud supporter of all Bennett County school activities, serving our community for over 2 decades. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to H&H in Martin today, where great food, fun, and community come together.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Whether you're traveling to or from the game, make a stop at Discount Fuel in Kadoka. They have a large variety of foods from hot stuffed pizza, roasted chicken, sub sandwiches, and their famous chicken gizzards. They can accommodate large groups and orders. Call them at 605-837-2271. While filling your own tank, refuel your vehicle's tank with gas or diesel. They look forward to serving your needs. Discount Fuel and Kadoka Oil, serving the surrounding area for all your bulk fuel and propane needs.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Looking for big excitement with a friendly small-town vibe? East Wind Casino has you covered. Proudly owned and operated by the Oglala Sioux Tribe, we bring you the best in gaming and hospitality. Step inside and explore our huge selection of slot machines, offering endless opportunities to win big. Whether you're a seasoned player or just looking for a fun night out, we've got the perfect games for everyone. We're conveniently located in Martin and open 7 days a week. Get in to win at East Wind Casino or check us out online at eastwind.casino. Must be 18 to play.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Looking for reliable mechanical services in Martin, South Dakota? Sods Mechanical Contracting has you covered. They specialize in residential and commercial heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and ventilation. From major projects to small appliance repairs, they do it all. Proudly Native American owned and a proud member of the Oglala Lakota tribe, Sods Mechanical Contracting brings experience, quality, and community pride to every job. Call today and let them keep your home or business running smoothly.
College is where ideas come to life, where you'll find your pack. And at Northern State University, you'll lead the pack. It's part of the Northern Experience, right here in Aberdeen, South Dakota. This is where the next generation of leaders thrive. Through world-class facilities, hands-on experiences, and generous scholarship opportunities to impact every part of who you're meant to be. Don't just earn a degree, shape your future and experience Northern.
Fall is here, and at Elevate Agronomics, we're ready to help you score on your operation. From winter wheat and cover crop seed to fall burn down herbicides and custom wheat seed treating, we've got your fields covered. And don't forget your cow herd. Our livestock product lineup includes products built for fall calving, weaning, and more to help keep your herd in winning shape. Stop in at our office in winter or give us a call as you make your fall plans. We're looking forward to cheering on Bennett County this season. Go Warriors! Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota-owned, family-owned, Bowie Foods.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Stormy today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Phillip Motors, always willing to serve you with a winning combination of small-town friendly sales and service. And the latest vehicle and trucks from Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, and Chrysler. Your friends and neighbors across the West River Territory have come to depend on Phillip Motors, family-owned for over 40 years, offering a relaxing, down-to-earth, comfortable car shopping experience. Search online at phillipmotors.com or stop by and see their new and used inventory. Phillip Motors proudly supports all local school activities.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Sportsman's Lanes 2 is your local bowling alley in Martin, South Dakota. We're open 7 days a week and offer daily lunch specials. Come in on Tuesday nights for our amazing pizza night. And don't forget Thursday night is wing night. Call to schedule a day of fun for that special someone's birthday party. Sportsman's Lanes 2 are proud sponsors of your Bennett County Warriors and Lady Warriors on liveticket.tv. Good luck, Warriors and Lady Warriors, and hope to see you after the game.
At Security First, we support all the essential banking stuff, like school sports. We also support mobile deposits. But have you ever heard a mobile deposit belt out your school fight song with a mouthful of popcorn? I don't think so. Any bank these days could snap a picture of your check. Only a community bank could snap a picture of you spilling your nachos as your team scores the game-winning point. Security First, the bank you cheer with. Member FDIC.
Support local, eat local. When you're in Martin, enjoy the best pizza around, just like the locals do at the pizza shop. Locals love it, and once you try it, you will too. From create your own pizza to calzones, sandwiches, salads, and more. It's flavor done right. Need a drink? Add a soda and make it a meal. Proudly partnered with Slice since 2019. The Pizza Shop offers curbside pickup and great deals to make your meal affordable. The Pizza Shop in Martin. Local flavor, big time.
There's a reason we call them hometowns. At home, everything feels a little bit easier, a little friendlier, and a lot less stressful. Home means a helping hand whenever you need it. It means a warm hello and a how you doing. It means shorter wait times and more personalized care. Horizon Health knows what makes your hometown special because it's ours too. Schedule a checkup today at horizonhealthcare.org.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Hi, this is Logan from Let's Seed, and we're excited to announce that we'll be able to offer true 0% financing on a limited number of units of corn and beans. You can lock in your corn and beans now and pay the same at delivery as cash now. With that, we have aggressively priced corn numbers that have a great track record in our area for grain and silage. This offers on a limited number of units, so act soon to lock in your 0%. We still have triticale on hand and can cover any NRCS grass project. Call Logan at 605-840-4591, 840-4591.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Give Four Seasons a call today to eliminate and prevent all your pest problems. They offer commercial and residential services for insects, rodents, weeds, and everything in between. They are local, so service is fast and convenient. Their integrated pest management plan ensures you that a professional job is being done, serving South Dakota and Nebraska. Fully licensed and insured. Four Seasons, your local, affordable pest control experts, would like to wish all high school athletes good luck.
Crew Agency has been proudly serving and protecting the local farmer and rancher since 1984. They offer all your crop insurance needs, including multi-peril crop insurance, pasture, rangeland and forage, livestock risk protection, and crop hail. Crew Agency is a proud supporter of our local schools, athletics, and communities, and would like to wish all the student athletes good luck in their events this week. Give them a call at 605-433-5411. Crew Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
At Security First, we support all the essential banking stuff, like school sports. We also support mobile deposits. But have you ever heard a mobile deposit belt out your school fight song with a mouthful of popcorn? I don't think so. Any bank these days could snap a picture of your check. Only a community bank could snap a picture of you spilling your nachos as your team scores the game-winning point. Security first. The bank you cheer with. Member FDIC.
At La Creek Development, we take pride in being a 100% Indian-owned construction company, building spaces that inspire and stand the test of time. With a proven track record of excellence, we bring expertise, innovation, and passion to every project, from the first concept to the final completion. Our mission? To exceed expectations and deliver lasting value for every client. La Creek Development, building the future with pride and purpose. Let's build something extraordinary together.
Bennett County Hospital, Nursing Home, and Rural Health Clinic is your local healthcare provider. They offer a full-time ambulance service, physical therapy, home health care, occupational therapy, and outpatient psychiatry. Bennett County Healthcare Services will provide your family with lifelong health care from infancy to the later years with top-notch nursing home care. They remind you to get your yearly checkup and don't forget those flu shots. Bennett County Healthcare Providers are proud sponsors of all Bennett County students and wish them the best in all their school activities.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Unleash the power of savings with Dakota Mart grocery store coupons. Get weekly specials and store promotions delivered straight to your inbox every Wednesday morning. Stay up to date on the best deals for your grocery list, deli, fresh produce, fresh meat, and more. We've got lottery, copies, and ATM and Dakota Mart gas open 24 hours a day. Shop smart, save big, only at Dakota Mart. Store hours 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Calling all BC Warrior fans, Bros Convenience Store is your ultimate game day headquarters. We are open daily from 5 a.m. to midnight, ready to fuel your passion and support BC Warriors high school sports. Swing by for snacks, drinks, and gear, and with every purchase, you're backing the home team. Bros Convenience Store, where convenience meets community, 0500 to midnight, fueling your fandom every hour, every day.
It's a particular kind of joy when people come together. There's really nothing like it. And isn't it amazing in that magic moment how all the distance between us, all the obstacles, just disappear? Wherever, whenever, however. Connecting you to what matters most.
Craving a great meal in Martin, South Dakota? Head to H&H, where every night is steak night, and Friday means prime rib, the best in town. Locally owned for over 20 years, H&H is your go-to spot, open 7 days a week with homemade daily lunch specials you won't want to miss. And when you're looking for some fun, try your luck with video poker. H&H is also a proud supporter of all Bennett County school activities, serving our community for over 2 decades. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to H&H in Martin today, where great food, fun, and community come together.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Whether you're traveling to or from the game, make a stop at Discount Fuel in Kadoka. They have a large variety of foods from hot stuffed pizza, roasted chicken, sub sandwiches, and their famous chicken gizzards. They can accommodate large groups and orders. Call them at 605-837-2271. While filling your own tank, refuel your vehicle's tank with gas or diesel. They look forward to serving your needs. Discount Fuel and Kadoka Oil, serving the surrounding area for all your bulk fuel and propane needs.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Looking for big excitement with a friendly small-town vibe? East Wind Casino has you covered. Proudly owned and operated by the Oglala Sioux Tribe, we bring you the best in gaming and hospitality. Step inside and explore our huge selection of slot machines, offering endless opportunities to win big. Whether you're a seasoned player or just looking for a fun night out, we've got the perfect games for everyone. We're conveniently located in Martin and open 7 days a week. Get in to win at East Wind Casino or check us out online at eastwind.casino. Must be 18 to play.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Looking for reliable mechanical services in Martin, South Dakota? Sods Mechanical Contracting has you covered. They specialize in residential and commercial heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and ventilation. From major projects to small appliance repairs, they do it all. Proudly Native American owned and a proud member of the Oglala Lakota tribe, Sods Mechanical Contracting brings experience, quality, and community pride to every job. Call today and let them keep your home or business running smoothly.
College is where ideas come to life, where you'll find your pack. And at Northern State University, you'll leave the pack. It's part of the Northern experience, right here in Aberdeen, South Dakota. This is where the next generation of leaders thrive. Through world-class facilities, hands-on experiences, and generous scholarship opportunities to impact every part of who you're meant to be. Don't just earn a degree, shape your future and experience Northern.
Fall is here, and at Elevate Agronomics, we're ready to help you score on your operation. From winter wheat and cover crop seed to fall burn down herbicides and custom wheat seed treating, we've got your fields covered. And don't forget your cow herd. Our livestock product lineup includes products built for fall calving, weaning, and more to help keep your herd in winning shape. Stop in at our office in winter or give us a call as you make your fall plans. We're looking forward to cheering on Bennett County this season. Go Warriors! Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Welcome to Bowie Foods. We are live.
We are pleased to welcome you to Bennett County High School.
All right, everybody, if you're just getting in here, we're just starting our starting lineups. Scott Huber down there announcing for us, and then he'll be up here to help me. So
is an expectation. So please let the players play. Let the coaches coach.
We'll get you the starting lineups. We'll do our national anthem like usual, and then we'll start the game. Region 7B.
Keep your young children seated in the bleachers during the course of the game, not only for their safety, but the viewing enjoyment of others. And now for your starting lineups. First, for the Lady Tigers of New Underwood. Number 2, a 5'3" junior, Tierney Arthur. Number 10, a senior at 5'6", Caitlin Totten. Number 12, a sophomore at 5'7", Emily Scott. Number 18, a 5'7" freshman, Paige Poirier. Number 19, a 5'8" freshman, Lily Elbers. Number 21, a 6'2" junior, Jocelyn Fulton. The Lady Tigers are coached by Erica Richter and assisted by Danielle Gotkin. And now, for your starting lineup for your Bennett County Lady Warriors. Number 0, 5'11" sophomore, Reagan O'Neill. A 5'6" junior, number 1, Olivia McMillan. Number 2, a 5'7" freshman, Macy Clausen. A 5'8" 7th grader, number 4, Jade O'Neill. Number 6, a freshman at 6 foot, Payson O'Neill. Number 8, a 5'9" sophomore, number 8, Harley Harris. And number 12, a 5'4" sophomore, Riley Hicks. The Lady Tigers are coached by Erica Richter and assisted by Danielle Gotkin. The Lady Warriors are coached by Amy Petrak and assisted by Vera O'Neill. Tonight's officials are Bev Ball and Angie Kinsley. Now we ask that you please stand, remove your cover, and face the flag for the playing of the Lakota flag song. Following that, remain standing for the singing of your national anthem by James Beckman and company. All veterans and out-of-service military personnel may salute the flag.
All right, everybody, got the girls saying it's a great day to be a Warrior, and it is just that. Welcome to the Warrior Center. For the first match of the night, the Warrior Center is happy to host another game after this, since Bennett County is the #1 seed in the region. They are hosting 2 games tonight. It'll be Bennett County versus New Underwood, which is what you're watching now, and then White River will play Edgemont following this match. So if all the games go as long as they can, we'll have 10 sets of volleyball tonight. So we'll see how this goes. And looks like Coach Pichak and all the girls are getting their lineup figured out. It is getting towards the end of the season. Hopefully they know where they're supposed to be by now. Bennett County is 33-5 on the season so far.
Wear a mask because I don't have long enough cords. Okay. Let me pull this. I was going to give you this one. Okay.
They have beat New Underwood 3 times this season, but that is not a reason to overlook this New Underwood team. Passed by Harris. Set backside to Payson O'Neill. She tips it. And she's in net. First call. Payson O'Neill, that's the 6-foot freshman, I do believe.
I'll get you some cord let
That
out.
puts the setter for New Underwood, Poirier, back to serve. Pass by McMillan. Set middle to Harris. She swings blocked. And this time, Harris is in the net. So Harris looked down to see if she was number 8 there. That's the second mistake by the Warriors in 2 points. New Underwood leads 2-0. Got Scott up here now to help me take some stats. Poirier serves again. Hustle play by the Warriors, shoved over by McMillan. Set middle to Fulton. Blocked by Payson O'Neill, but it lands right in front of her. Didn't quite get the push that she needed. See if we can get something figured out. Poirier serves again. Harris, backside. O'Neill tips Payson O'Neill. Set middle to Fulton. She swings, blocked by O'Neill, or touched, I should say. Outside to Harris. Roll shot. Recovered. Setter's out there for the Tigers. Rolled again by Fulton right into the campfire, and there's no one there for the Warriors. Tigers lead 4-0. This is one of those things where I think the Warriors came in knowing they've beat the Tigers 3 times this season, but that does not mean it's going to be a 4th. They kind of need to get it going here. Harris passes it out of bounds.
We talked a little bit pregame, Chloe, about something very, very important for Bennett County was to get out in a hurry and take away their confidence, and so far they're not doing that.
No, the Warriors need a kill here, and there it is by Reagan O'Neill out of the back row. That's the first kill for the Warriors, and maybe that's what they need to get a little juice amped up here. They still need to play aggressive, even though they've beat this team 3 times. That's Reagan O'Neill's up there, and Poirier tries to pull it out, but that's a big block to play with. Puts Payson O'Neill back to serve. She's still rocking her pink shoes. It hits the tape and she gets an ace. First ace of the night for the Warriors. Coming back here, 3-5. Payson O'Neill serves again. Received by the Tigers. Set backside tip. Jade O'Neill tips. Fulton roll shots it over. Payson O'Neill there in defense. Outside to Harris, she tips, and it's out of bounds. Hopefully this doesn't become a little tip and match, or this could be a very long game. The Warriors need to swing and play aggressive. Serve there by number 12. Reagan O'Neill swings from the outside, and it is out of bounds. It doesn't look like the Warriors are very fired up here yet. Received by Payson O'Neill, set outside again. Swing, and there's another kill for Reagan O'Neill. You know, the Warriors haven't had to play a game since their Rapid City Christian game on the 24th, so they've had 11 days off here. They should be amped up and ready to go.
Or rusty.
Fulton tips. Set middle. And O'Neal pushes it deep, but that goes way out of bounds.
And they appear to be more rusty than well-rested and amped up.
You know, New Underwood had to play Ulrichs last night to even get into the tournament, so they're on a one-game win streak. Outside, McMillan has to pass it over. Tigers set it to, that was number, I can't see with it, 19, Lily Albers. Her hair was in the way there. She is just a freshman. There are quite a few young girls on this New Underwood team, but there are also on the Warriors. So Riley Hicks, the libero, back to serve here for the Warriors. It's over and in. The Tigers have to free ball it over, see if the Warriors can use it. They set outside to McMillan. She swings, hits it off the tape. Tigers are there in defense, tipped on 2 by the Tigers. They run a slide, and it is inbounds. Good swing there by Reagan O'Neal. Her 3rd kill of the night. And the 3rd kill of the Warriors, so looks like that's the place to go right now until the other hitters get warmed up. Riley Hicks going to serve again. It's tight. There's an overpass. The Tigers were there, but shanked off. There's another kill for Reagan O'Neal. Kind of hard to see the Tigers' numbers from up here, struggling a little bit.
Especially when they all have ponytails that cover them up on the backside.
Set outside to Albers, and she hits it into the net.
We're back square at 8, Chloe.
Took a while for the Warriors to warm up, but hopefully they keep on a roll here. Hicks serves again. Passed. Set backside to Tierney Arthur. Set outside to McMillan. She has to tip. Tigers are there. And Harris pushes it back into the net. McMillan tried to get under it and get it out of the way, but they're making a lot of little mistakes that they need to not make. Payson O'Neal with the pass. Back row. And miscommunication, but Payson O'Neal dunks it over. Tipped. O'Neal hustles, gets it. Dives for it, and it goes behind the score table. The Warriors kind of need to get their feet stuck out of the mud here.
Unofficially, I only have New Underwood with 2 kills so far. The majority of their points have come on Bennett County mistakes.
Backside to Reagan O'Neal. She swings. There's her 5th kill. You know, when I played volleyball, there was some teams that you beat a few times in the season, and then you'd get to regions and assume you were going to win, and they start figuring out all your little tips and tricks by I guess this is the 4th time New Underwood has played our girls, so. And that was Reagan O'Neal with service error out the bat. She passes to Clausen, sets it outside to Payson O'Neal, who tips it right over the block. Tigers are there. It's tight to the net. And Payson O'Neal gets a kill on an overpass. Albers did jump and get a touch on that block, but that's the first kill tonight for Payson O'Neal. That sends Olivia McMillan back to serve. Ball's over, and it's going to be an overpass. Nope. Almost hits the ref's ladder there, but New Underwood Tigers are not quite able to play that. Those are tough, so I guess that would actually count as an ace for McMillan. It did only get 1 touch on it. McMillan gonna serve again. Over and in. Very good. They run a no slide. That was Albers. Poirier set it backside to Albers, and she had to come around the back. That is called a slide when you come from the middle, come behind your setter, and swing cross court or down the line if you're handy enough. McMillan serves. Poirier plays it. Albers tips it over. Warriors are there. And Clausen tips it. And that is a good first kill there for Clausen. That was a smart play. The ball was tight on the net. And there was no block there, so very smart shove. Puts the Warriors up 13-11. McMillan serve again. That is to number 12. It is touched. So that's Emily Scott. Touched by the Warriors, but not playable. So that's a kill for Scott. Fulton comes in, and that is Claire Collins that steps out. She's a DS, defensive specialist.
You have 5'1" going out and 6'2" coming in.
Been there as someone who's 5'1". I think that's about the first error the Tigers have made that's the first service error anyway. Clausen serves. Outside to Fulton, swings. McMillan's there in defense. Outside to Harris, she swings. And the Tigers, good dig. Fulton gonna swing again. Blocked by Payson O'Neill. All by herself in the middle. Seems like Fulton is the go-to hitter here for the Tigers, but they might need to start setting their other hitters if she's matched up with Payson O'Neill. See if she can figure it out. Clausen serving again. And she gets an ace. That was an attempted pass by number 10, Caitlin Cotton. But it went out of bounds, so ace there for Macy Clausen. Another ace for Macy Clausen. That's 2 in a row. You know, Clausen's the only one, I think, on this Warriors team that doesn't jump serve, but I think she spot serves better than the rest of them. She can pick a spot, and that is where the ball is going to go. Sometimes that is very handy. Free balled over by the Tigers. Outside to Harris. Swings, touched by the block. And, McMillan plays it. O'Neill hits it out of the back row on the second hit, and she gets another kill. Her 6th kill of the set. 18-12, Warriors lead. Clausen gonna serve again, see where she picks to serve. Totten, outside to Fulton. She barely rolls it, tipped, and Payson O'Neill's there for it. And they call a lift on the Tigers. They didn't put a number there, or a carry, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Same. Clausen back to serve again. Serves it down the line. Poirier pushes it out to Fulton. She swings and it goes way out of bounds. That ball was almost behind her when she swung at it. And New Underwood calls the timeout. Puts the Warriors up 20-12. We'll take a timeout with them and we will be, just kidding. We're just going to keep talking.
That's 6 points in a row that Macy Clausen has served, I believe.
You know, sometimes it's best to just get it over and it doesn't have to be super fancy, but she's spot serving. She's picking who she wants to serve it to every time, which when someone gets in a slump on serve receive, you want to keep picking on them and keep serving at them. So,
unless you're the one that's in the slump, then you don't want them to hit it to you anymore.
So when you say, Coach, please sub me out.
You look for somebody to hide behind.
Look, maybe the Tigers are trying to ice Clausen here, but I don't foresee it happening, but I also don't want to jinx it. So.
New Underwood jumped out to a 5-0 lead, and we were tied at 8. And since we were tied at 8, it is a 12-4 run for Bennett County. Most of those coming with Macy Clausen at the service line.
You know, when she's in the back row serving, that does give her three hitters, in the front row. So she can kind of pick and choose if she wants to set backside, outside, or middle. She serves again short this time. Nope. Tigers have to free ball it over. McMillan's there. They run it quick, and Payson O'Neill is blocked by Fulton. You know, those quicks can be handy, but when your block has good timing, they're easier to block, I believe. But once again, 5'1", not a big blocker. The New Underwood Tigers setter is back to serve, and Clausen's in the net. I don't know who passed that, maybe Harley Harris, but it was very, very tight to the net, and Clausen tried to pull it out, but ended up under and in the net. Puts the setter back to serve Poirier. Pass tight to the net again, and Clausen's in the net again. Oh, no. They called
Fulton was in the net.
I think they called number 2.
I thought she said 2-1, 21.
Oh, okay. Like, how's number 2 in the net? She's in the back row. That's something I would do. Payson O'Neill to serve. It's over and in. Poirier sets it backside, tipped. Clausen sets it outside net, goes over, and Harley Harris just protects it, but good job there by Harris to get that timing. Payson O'Neill gonna serve again. This is her second serve back. Over and in. Totten outside of Fulton. She roll shots it. Payson O'Neill is smiling while she passed that ball. And Reagan O'Neill does the shove that she likes to do. Gets a kill. Her 7th kill now. 7 out of the 9 kills tonight have been from Reagan O'Neill. Good serve there by Payson O'Neill. It kind of buzzed across the top of the net, had a lot of top spin on it. Those are kind of hard to receive. It's her second ace of the night. Now is the time when Totten would say, please don't serve it to me again. And miscommunication there. The setter for New Underwood was calling for help, but no one was there. That puts the Warriors up 1-0, 25-14.
Can we take a break, or we need to keep it here? Okay, we're going to keep it right here. 1-0 Bennett County. Of course, our second match tonight that we will also be carrying, we'll have White River, the 4 seed, and Edgemont, the 5 seed. You'll also be able to view that one right here on our Bennett County live ticket station. And, of course, if Bennett County wins tonight, we will be back here again on Thursday night for both those 2 matches as well. We will also carry those on our Bennett County live ticket site.
Kadoka is hosting the other 2 games tonight. They are playing, let me look here, Wall, who had to play a play-in game. So Wall beat Crazy Horse last night in Wall. And now they come to Kadoka tonight to play Kadoka, while Jones County and Phillip will play in Kadoka as well. Winners of those games will come back to the Warrior Center on Thursday to play for their second round of regions to see who goes to the SODAC 16. I did talk to, we have Mitch Gallant up here, and Preston Rosane, and they said the Sweet 16 or SODAC 16 is also hosted at the top seed. So Bennett County is sitting 5th in the state right now, so when they reseed everyone after regions, if they stay in 5th.
Well, if they stay in the top 8, they would be.
They'll host again.
Yeah. But that's a big if. We got to win 2 games before we worry about that.
Yeah, no kidding. Going to go into the second set here.
And when it comes time for regions, nothing comes easy. Every year there's a higher seed that gets upset in those first 2 matches and doesn't go on to the round of 16, and I'm hoping that doesn't happen to the Lady Warriors, but it could.
I would really like to see a little more fire out of the Warriors this set. They did win the first set. They played great. But going forward, you kind of got to give it your all the whole time. There's no time to let up, especially right now. So see if they can get some of their other hitters involved. Or it could be a very long week for Reagan O'Neill. She did get 7 of the 9 kills for the Warriors that first set. So
out of New Underwood's 14 points, I only had 3 kills for them. So the majority of their points came off of Bennett County errors, whether they be service errors or hitting errors or whatever. But they need to get their hitters going a little bit more due to the Lady Tigers.
Warriors do get to serve this set, but they start back there with Payson O'Neill. Over and in, it's deep. Totten receives. Push down middle this time, and Reagan O'Neill. Oh, it's kicked. Fulton kicks it, but it goes out of bounds.
Is that legal?
Yeah. You can't boot it, but if it hits your foot, there's a fine line. You can kick it in. So that's a block by Reagan O'Neill. Outside of Fulton, she roll shots it. Harris is there. Set backside to Jade O'Neill. She tips it. Almost approached a little early there. Push 12, tips it over the block. And Reagan O'Neill shoves it on the second hit. Clausen sets middle to O'Neill. She swings big. Totten is almost there for it. Mark another kill.
That may have been the longest rally we've had so far tonight.
Payson O'Neill serving again. Oh, it hits the tape. Harris sends it to Clausen, who sends it back out to Harris. She tips it right over the block. Harris's first kill of the night. That was a smart Smart choice. Payson O'Neill serves again. That's tight to the net, and Reagan O'Neill's there for it. Played it off the setter's head or shoulder. Jade O'Neill swings, and they say that went into the net. So second attempt by Jade O'Neill, first error. She is just a 7th grader. This would be a good game if we start getting her involved. Set outside to Reagan. Swings, and she whiffs it. Jumped a little early, swung a little early. These are mistakes that the Warriors really need to clean up going forward. See if they can get it together here. McMillan's tight to the net, and Harris dumps it. She might have been under the net, but they did not call it. So
She was very, very close.
second kill for Harley Harris. Now she gets to serve, and it goes under the net. That's an error. Sorry, I'm trying to take stats for the Warriors as well as, very unofficial stats, as well as talk. So if it sounds like my brain is buffering, it's because it is. And Reagan O'Neill tips it over the block. Smart play there. There's no one in the campfire for the Tigers. That sends the libero, Riley Hicks, back to serve for the Warriors. Warriors up 5-3. Good serve by Hicks, and Totten tries to receive it almost in front of her face. Ace for Riley Hicks. She's gonna serve again. It's over and in, and that's a second ace for Riley Hicks. See if she can keep this roll going. Over and in. Set backside to Fulton. She has to free ball it over. O'Neill receives with her hand. Set outside to McMillan. Swings, and it is out of bounds. Big swing there by McMillan, but it was close, but probably about 6 inches out of bounds. That's her first swing of the night. See if she can get warmed up here. Fulton serves now. Received by Harris. Set out backside. Tipped by O'Neill. And miscommunication by the Tigers. That should have been a little free ball back to the Warriors, but Fulton and Scott couldn't quite figure it out. Fulton comes out. Collins comes back in. Reagan O'Neill back to serve. Set outside to 13. That is, that's not 13. That's 19, excuse me. Lily Albers, and she hits it out. Dang, these girls need to put their hair up. I can't read past their ponytails. Reagan O'Neill serves top spin. And Totten dumps it over somehow. Outside, there was a miscommunication there, and the Warriors have to 4-hit it. This is not really the volleyball I was thinking I was going to watch tonight. Hicks, Clausen, Harley Harris rolls it over the block, gets a kill.
It definitely has not been a thing of beauty or a joy forever tonight, but
it is working. McMillan to serve. Received by the Tigers. Set outside to Totten. Received by McMillan. Middle to Payson O'Neill. She swings and gets a touch on it and gets a kill. Her first kill of the set, second kill of the night. Sends Olivia McMillan back to serve. It's over and in. Good serve. Set outside to Totten. She has to tip, and the Warriors are there for it. They went right into the net. Payson O'Neill was up there, but the net got to do all the work on that. And New Underwood calls a timeout. We're going to take a timeout this time as well.
timeout.
And then we will be right back.
At Al's Oasis Plaza, my great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
And we are back. You didn't miss anything in our 24-second timeout. Preston's kind of cracking the whip up here. I'm giving you 24 seconds to pull my thoughts together. All right, Warriors come back out. Tigers come back out. See if they can figure something out here for the Tigers. See if McMillan gets froze out or if she can get another serve over in it. That's over. Tipped over by the Tigers. Harris pushes it to Macy Clausen. They run a slide and Tigers are there in defense. 19 swings at Albers and Payson O'Neill blocks it. She got one block last set. See if she can get more than one this set. McMillan over and in. Set outside to Totten, who left hand punches it. That actually works pretty well. Harris rolls it over the block. It's tight to the net. Good defense there. Outside to Harris. She swings down the line. And good hustle play there by the Tigers. They were hitting the floor all over the place. Back row attack. And O'Neill tries to tip it right over the block, and it goes right into the net instead. That might have been only the first or second hitting error she's had all night, so we're going to let that one slide. Set outside to Harris, tipped, and someone's in the net. It is 19, that's Albers for the Tigers. Warriors get a freebie, Jade O'Neill comes in, Riley Hicks steps out, and Macy Clausen back to serve. Last time she was at the service line, Warriors scored like 6 in a row. So. Set middle to Albers, tipped, and Jade O'Neill dives for it. Payson O'Neill. That was going out, but the Tigers went for it. She gets a pass kill. Those are kind of the best. Puts Macy Clausen back to serve again. And it is out of bounds. She's trying to serve it down the line to Totten. Made an error there. That puts Albers back to serve. Received by Harris. Out backside to Payson O'Neill. Swings. No wonder the Tigers playing very scrappy tonight. Oh, but that goes into the net. Coach Pichak says, hey, get up there and block even if the ball's going in the net. Just in case. Payson O'Neill gonna serve again. Excuse me, serve for this rotation. She gets an ace with an overpass that goes out of bounds. And they put in number 6.
And we do not have a 6.
We don't have a number 6, so she's going to be number 6. We're going to call her. Number 6 receives. Set middle. Swing, and Clausen dives for it. That was a swing by number 2, Tierney Arthur. She's a junior here for the New Underwood Tigers. Got another year left in her. Poirier back to serve. Short, Harris receives. Set outside to Reagan. Swing and kill. Third kill of the set. Puts Harley Harris, I believe she's a freshman. Sophomore. Back to serve. Good reception by the Tigers. Set middle to Fulton. She tips. Harris is there. Outside to McMillan. Roll shots it. See if and the Tigers run for it again, but number 6 ends up in the bleachers. You know, as a coach, that's what you like to see out of your subs. Harris going to serve again. The Warriors are up 19-8. It's over and it is out. Harris gets an ace. Her let me see. Sorry, first ace. Harris going to serve again. And it is in the net. You know, this might be one of those games, I don't know if Coach Pichek will do it or not, but when you play some of your subs just to get them a little warmed up, there are going to be times in other region games when you need a sub. And, you know, if you can get the nerves knocked off now, that's a block by Fulton. I think that's her second block of the match. She has pretty good timing up there. Puts number 12, Emily Scott, to serve. And the Warriors are out of rotation. And Macy Clausen says, what? She needs to be on the left of Payson O'Neill. They're trying to hide the setter here so that she doesn't get the first hit. Tight to the net, and Reagan O'Neill hustles for it and ends up under the net. You know, I don't know if there's been a game this whole season when the Warriors have been in the correct rotation the whole time. So, that's going to be the goal for the next game. Harris passes, pushed outside to McMillan. It is tight, and Fulton was there for it, but that goes into the net.
That's 3 straight points for New Underwood, and all off of Bennett County errors.
Harris passes. Set backside to O'Neill. She swings, and that's another kill. 4th kill of this set. 11th kill of the game. Jade O'Neill steps out, and Riley Hicks, the libero, back to serve. Warriors up 21-13. And that is in the net. Another error by the Warriors. Fulton going to serve again. Excuse me, serve this time. Payson O'Neill tight to the net, and Clausen's under the net, and the refs see it. How many errors in a row is that, Scott?
4.
Ooh.
No, make it 5.
All right.
It was 21-10.
Fulton serving again. It's deep, and it is out. Warriors catch a little break there, thank goodness. On a little rush streak, see if they can. No one wants to go serve. Oh, it's Reagan's serve. Looks like Clausen's in the front row now, so she has 2 hitters. Fulton swings. O'Neill there in defense. Set outside to McMillan. She swings. Kind of roll shot of that, actually. Free ball sent over by the Tigers. See if the Warriors use it here. Backside slide by Payson O'Neill, and that's a kill. Second kill of the set. Reagan O'Neill going to serve again. Very good topspin serve. Tigers tip it over. Outside to McMillan, swing, and Tigers there. Who's in the net now?
Number 1,
McMillan
Olivia.
is in the net this time. Ball's over. Hicks with the reception. Set outside to O'Neill. Big swing, big kill there for Payson O'Neill. Payson swings very big, jumps very high from the outside. I almost wonder if it would be a benefit if they started her out there and then moved her to the middle, let her get in her groove a little bit. It is easier to get an approach from the outside. McMillan served that. Free ball sent over. Let's see if they run a middle, and Harris tips it. I don't know what Harris was in the middle there. And Reagan O'Neill dives for it with one hand, but it goes out of bounds. Kill there for the Tigers. I don't know who swung at that. Imagine that. I wasn't paying attention. Totten gonna serve. And it's out of bounds. Warriors up 24-17. Oh, excuse me, that's the end of the set. Warriors win 25-17. It was a little sloppy there for the Warriors. Hopefully next set's a little better. We're gonna take a set timeout and we will be back.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Stormy today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Phillip Motors, always willing to serve you with a winning combination of small-town friendly sales and service. And the latest vehicle and trucks from Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, and Chrysler. Your friends and neighbors across the West River Territory have come to depend on Phillip Motors, family-owned for over 40 years, offering a relaxing, down-to-earth, comfortable car shopping experience. Search online at phillipmotors.com or stop by and see their new and used inventory. Phillip Motors proudly supports all local school activities.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Sportsman's Lanes 2 is your local bowling alley in Martin, South Dakota. We're open 7 days a week and offer daily lunch specials. Come in on Tuesday nights for our amazing pizza night. And don't forget Thursday night is wing night. Call to schedule a day of fun for that special someone's birthday party. Sportsman's Lanes 2 are proud sponsors of your Bennett County Warriors and Lady Warriors on liveticket.tv. Good luck, Warriors and Lady Warriors, and hope to see you after the game.
At Security First, we support all the essential banking stuff, like school sports. We also support mobile deposits. But have you ever heard a mobile deposit belt out your school fight song with a mouthful of popcorn? I don't think so. Any bank these days can snap a picture of your check. Only a community bank could snap a picture of you spilling your nachos as your team scores the game-winning point. Security First, the bank you cheer with. Member FDIC.
All right. Try it now. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Hey, Tiff, if you can hear me, send me a text. Please. Be our guinea pig. Let us know if you can hear me now. My luck. She's not watching right now. That would be my luck. All right, third set here of the match. Warriors up 2-0. Puts Poirier back to serve. And that's tight to the net. Clausen does what she can with it, but couldn't pull it out. And that is tough when Fulton is up there. She is impressive in the front row. Her timing is good. She's pretty handy. Poirier serves again. Set outside to Jade O'Neill, swings, and that is out of bounds. See if they're going to try to get Jade O'Neill a little bit involved in this set, a little more involved, I should say. Reagan O'Neill passes. Backside to Payson, swings and block. That is number 12, Emily Scott.
Big block. There isn't many that block Payson like that.
Hey, sorry if you couldn't hear me the first two sets, but I probably didn't say anything too important anyway. You didn't miss out on much. All right, Payson O'Neill back to serve. It's over, it's deep, and it's an overpass, and Reagan O'Neill's there for it. There's the kill. That is her, let me do some quick tally mark counting. 12th kill tonight. She's kind of on a heater. Payson O'Neill serves again. Top spin. She gets an ace. Good serve. Todd is having a tough time in the back row there for the Tigers tonight. But the Warriors do have tough serves when they go over and in, so. Set outside to Fulton. Swing, and it is out of bounds. All right, Payson O'Neill back to serve again. Over, short, and that's another ace. They're gonna bring in number 6. She's their serve receiver, their defensive specialist. That is, all right, we don't have a number 6. That is just number 6. Payson O'Neill serves again. This time received by the Tigers, sent middle to Fulton. O'Neill digs it outside to Harris. Tips over the block and it hits the antenna, and the line judge, Miss Cindy Connect, does call it. We got 3 official state refs here. That puts 12. Emily Scott back to serve. Passed by McMillan outside. Big swing by Reagan O'Neill. She gets a kill.
That is tough to handle when you're trying to dig one that's coming at you that fast.
Close your eyes, stick your arms out. Just kidding. Don't do that.
I think I'd run out of the way.
Also, all the stats that Scott and I do tonight, completely unofficial. So, don't take them to heart, please. Outside to Fulton. Swings. Oh, no, that was Fulton. I was right. Backside to Jade O'Neill. She gets her first kill of the night. Good swing there by Jade. That should boost her confidence a little bit.
Especially putting it over the top of Fulton like she did there.
Harris back to serve. Ball's over and in. Let's see, the Tigers got to free ball it over, and they could not get there. Poirier, the setter, I think she is just a freshman, and she is hustling, giving it the best shot she can. She needs a few better passes so she can get her setters in system. Harris serves again. Set middle, swing by number 2, Arthur. And Clausen's under the net this time. Same thing with the Warriors. They need to pull that ball off the net so Macy Clausen does not have to fall into or under the net every time she goes to set the ball. It is easier for her to set when she is not climbing around in the net. That was a good pass. And Reagan O'Neill swings at it. Thought that might have been out of bounds, but line judge says it's in.
In the coffin corner.
Good swing there for O'Neill.
You know, sometimes they set up those dog fences that are invisible to keep your dog in your yard. Maybe we need to put something like that under the net.
Yeah, shock your ankles.
Shock your ankle
Get
a couple
out
of
of
times.
there.
Maybe you'll learn to stay back just a little bit further.
Macy Clausen sets middle to Reagan, and it is blocked. That is number, is that 15?
Correct.
19.
19. Lily
Lily
Albers.
Albers. You know, the Tigers have an impressive block up there, I'm not going to lie. They play pretty good defense up on the net. Arthur serving. Sets outside to McMillan, who has to tip it. McMillan has really only taken, I think, 1 swing the whole night. She's been kind of on a tip and roll, but it worked for her in this game. That's her first kill of the night, actually. Reagan O'Neill serving. Over and in. Tight to the net. They tip on the second contact. There, McMillan swings, and it's in the net. Just having a little bit of an off night. That's all right. You're allowed to have those every once in a while. If she's off tonight, she'll be on the next game. Totten going to serve. Received by Reagan O'Neill. Set back row to Reagan O'Neill, and she swings, and that about hits the freaking stinking popcorn stand. Sorry.
It went right out the door and headed for the ticket takers.
I don't know how many of you know my grandpa, but that's what he used to say. He said, geez, that about go out to the popcorn stand. Number 10 serves. Set outside to Payson O'Neill, hits off the tape. Good play there by the Tigers. 12 tips it over. Setter's out there for the Warriors. The libero pushes it. And Harris roll shots it out of the back row. Tipped. Harris is there in defense. It's tight on the net again. The need to keep the ball off the net, but you know, I was never a setter. And as someone who was a passer, I don't think you ever really realize how hard it is to keep the ball out of the net when you are a setter. So maybe everyone just needs to set for one game. Get a little clarity on where the ball needs to be.
It all starts with that original first pass, though. It seems like if we get a good first pass, no matter who it is, it's a lot easier to get a good set.
Yep.
And sometimes on those digs, it's hard to get them to go where you want them to.
Pass there for Harris. Outside and tipped by Payson O'Neill, and she gets the kill. Puts McMillan back to serve. See if the Tigers can get a good pass here for their setter. Outside, tipped by Scott. Harris swings. Doug. See if they get a little hustle play here. Yep. And Clausen takes it. Setter's out. Pushed out. Roll shot by Harris. Tight to the net. And it is not playable when it's tight to the net like that. But good hustle there for the Tigers. And they call a timeout. I think we're just going to talk through this one. Why not?
The Lady Warriors won the first two sets, 25-14 and 25-17. We're at 12-10 BC right now here in the third. Of course, another match is yet to come following this one. It'll be the number 4 seed White River taking on the number 5 seed Edgemont. And those two winners, or the winner of that one and the winner of this one, will face off on Thursday night in the first match in Region 7B. Of course, there's also two matches tonight going on up in Kadoka. Kadoka and Wall are underway, and Jones County and Phillip will follow in the second one up there. And the winners of those two matches will play also on Thursday night. If Bennett County wins tonight, they will host on Thursday night. If they lose, it would go to the highest remaining seed, which probably looks like if Kadoka wins, it would be them. If Kadoka would get beat, then it could be one of the other teams. But we'll have to wait and see how things shake out as the night goes on tonight.
You know, if the Bennett County Warriors keep winning throughout the region and into the state tournament, and so do the Kadoka Cougars, that would probably be the first time in a very long time that two 7B region teams have been to the state tournament. And this is actually a good chance between the talent on the Warriors and the Cougars. Totten outside, and it's good swing there for number 12, Emily Scott. They get a kill there on the Warriors. Just what the Tigers want to happen when you call a timeout.
Tight match, 12-11 here in the third set. BC needs a run.
Albers serves. Tight to the net again, and good dump there. It's tight. It's over. Joust at the net. Clausen's there for it. Little scramble play here. And Payson O'Neill runs a slide. That was probably going out of bounds, but Tigers play it. Tip by Albers, excuse me. Looks like this is probably going to Fulton. Tips again. Warriors need to use this. Quit the tipping match. Outside, back row. That was kind of a set to anyone. And good save there by McMillan. Middle to Fulton, and she hits it in the net. Warriors catch a little break there.
That was a nice long rally by both teams. Lots of hustle. A lot of excellent plays there.
The Tigers are pretty smart as far as where they want to tip at. They have a good vision of the floor. And swings on two, that's Poyers. She says, I'm the setter, I never get to swing. Give me one shot. It goes out of bounds. Macy Clausen serving. And Totten receives it with one hand outside to Fulton. Roll shots it over. McMillan receives that. Swing by Harris. She was trying to swing it down the line, but it goes out of bounds. Puts Poirier back to serve. This is a rotation when the Tigers get 3 hitters in the front row, and she gets an ace. Harris and McMillan just kind of looked at each other like, anyone want that?
Unofficially, I believe that's the first ace of the night for New Underwood.
Warriors must have been serve receiving pretty tough tonight then. McMillan set outside to Jade O'Neill. Big swing, and she gets it through the block. That's like her second kill. Good swing there by Jade. Trying to get her incorporated into the system. Payson O'Neill serves. Set outside to Arthur, excuse me. Reagan O'Neill swings and gets a kill. Good swing there, you know. O'Neill's got it figured out where if the defense is playing across the court, she'll hit it down the line, and if they want to scoot over and play down the line, she'll hit it across the court. As a defensive player, that is kind of the worst thing to happen, but good swings. Fulton with the kill out of the middle. Is that her first kill of the set?
Of this set, yes. She had 3 in the first one early, and then she's been quiet until now.
Puts Emily Scott back to serve. And another ace. The Warriors are getting sloppy. They are getting a little lazy here. And they put in number 3, Chloe Loudon, for Olivia McMillan. I think this might be like the first sub the Warriors have used all season.
Other than the libero.
Yeah. Tight to the net. Jade O'Neill tips it into the block, and Reagan O'Neill pounds it off of the block. Fulton said, I just jumped and blocked one. How am I supposed to get out there and do it again? It definitely was not a mistake on Fulton's part. That was just a very good play on Reagan O'Neill's part. Chloe Loudon's in the front row. She goes backside. Ace serve for Harley Harris. See if she can do that again. It's her second ace of the night. First ace of the set. And it hits the tape. She's a lucky duck. Fulton free balls it over. Out of bounds. Payson O'Neill follows it all the way to the line. As you should.
Many moons ago when we played volleyball and PE, if the serve hit the net, it was it didn't count if it went over. Somewhere along the line, that rule has changed.
I wish that was a rule. As someone who has serve received, it stinks when the ball hits the net. Harley Harris got an ace and then misserved one into the net. Fulton serves for the Tigers. Backside to Reagan O'Neill. Tight to the net. Chloe Loudon's there. Gets her first solo block, I think, of a varsity match. Just the 8th grader. Good play by Loudon.
One thing about Chloe, she brings a lot of enthusiasm to the game.
Riley Hicks serving. Free balled over by number 2. Warriors set it outside to Loudon, and it hits the tape, and she does not get a kill on it. Thought it would be a hitting error. Good swing there by Loudon, just little miss hit. It almost rolled down the tape and worked. Served by Arthur. Backside, Reagan O'Neill adjusts, and good hustle. See if the Warriors play. Oh, I thought that was legal. I guess it was not legal. Coach Petrak and Coach O'Neill agree that it was legal. Maybe I'm crazy.
Coach Amy saying it's okay. She went around the outside of the net, but the ref explained it to her, and Amy's shaking her head. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So
Either
we play
way,
on.
Good hustle by the Warriors. 20-18, Warriors up. And they catch a little break there. Arthur serves it into the net. This set's the closest one it's been all night. Should not be this close, but it is. So Reagan O'Neill. Tight to the net. And Poirier is not able to pull it out. Payson O'Neill was there in defense if it was coming over on our side. 22-18, Warriors lead. Reagan O'Neill. Oh, that ball crawled over the net.
A lot of spin on it.
Holy moly, I think it landed.
It hit 6 inches below the tape and crawled over the top.
Doesn't make sense because she hits it with top spin, but whatever works. Totten swings. Back row attack by O'Neal. It's over. Harris outside to Payson O'Neal. Big swing from the outside. There was a touch on the block. Totten with her left hand, and it goes out of bounds off the antenna.
Game point.
1 more point, Warriors. Maybe this game was their knock the rust off game, and she hits it off the tape again. If I was a Tiger, I would be sick and tired of that. Back row, swing, and kill for Reagan O'Neal, her 6th kill of the set. That puts her at 10, 14, 17 kills tonight. Liv McMillan had a kill. Macy Clausen had a kill. Jade O'Neal, 2 kills. Payson O'Neal, 5 kills. And Harley Harris with 3 kills.
And unofficially for New Underwood, we had Scott with a pair of kills, Elbers with a kill, and Fulton with 5. And blocks, we had a host of New Underwood players that had 1 or 2, and Fulton had 3 to lead the way. And I only had a pair of aces on the night for New Underwood, as Bennett County did an excellent job on the serve-receive.
We will be back with the Edgemont-White River game. That is a 5 seed versus a 4 seed, so that should be a pretty good match here at the Warrior Center. Winner of that game is who the Bennett County Warriors will play on Thursday. So if you want to see what the competition looks like, stay tuned. Be back in 20 minutes.